Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. My name is Julia Rose. I'm a psychic medium and Reiki master, and I wanted to bring you some pressing messages for the holidays. My guides have been giving me a lot of downloads for you all about what sorts of grounding techniques are going to be most useful at this time, especially keeping up with your energy levels, knowing that you're holding a lot of space, you're facilitating a lot of healing. And so just making sure that you're replenished and nourished is going to be really important. So I'll say the first thing is to kind of monitor your digestion. And by that, I mean eating too much at once will kind of knock you out and make you pretty tired. So if you want to eat lightly throughout the holidays, throughout your family events. I know some of you might be triggered to eat a little bit more to sort of occupy yourself out of the anxiety, but know that it's pretty much everyone else's anxiety and nerves that you're picking up on. So be mindful of that and remember to continue breathing extra, extra deeply, okay? The next thing is to under caffeinate and overhydrate. For those of you who are coffee lovers like myself, the tendency is to want to continue drinking coffee because it's so delicious. So just be mindful that you're hydrating more than you're drinking caffeine because that's also going to help you stay grounded and balancing your energy levels. Highly recommending citrus at this time. Your guides have been having me channel that message for the last few weeks here on my channel. And orange juice, clementines, oranges, mandarins, these are all going to be very, very supportive to you in keeping your cells nourished and hydrated as you're also keeping up with the the shifts taking place following the winter solstice and gearing up for the new year of 2025. My messages are generally timeless, so when you're finding that I'm speaking a lot about transits, it's also speaking to the energy you're experiencing archetypally in your life. So, say you're closing out a lot of cycles this year, or this, what feels like year could be that you're coming up around your birthday and you're feeling like a lot is releasing at this time. Absolutely. So these grounding messages would be helpful for you at that particular moment. So, um, some of you need to be a bit more intentional about smudging or clearing your space with sacred medicines, whatever the practice is native to your peoples. You're welcome to call it however you wish to call it, but I want you to know that there's a pretty common misconception that incense is not as effective as offering sage or some quote unquote stronger medicines. That's not true. The key is in your intention. So if you don't believe that incense is going to be as powerful as, say, Palo Santo or white sage, then it's not going to be as powerful. So just know that any tool that you have available is something that you should be engaging with at this time. I think, oh, what else? Something else about clearing your space. Some of you are going to be using aromatherapy a bit more, so clearing with essential oils. I really like eucalyptus because it's a gentle, cleansing, and third eye clearing oil, but also plant. And you're going to find that that's going to help alleviate a lot of the confusion, anxiety, mental fog that you might be noticing around this time. I also recommend frankincense as something a bit earthier, a bit heavier, if you're looking for another incense. Oh, yes, frankincense is also an incense, but I like it as an essential oil to diffuse. Um, I would say lemongrass for a few of you if you feel called to it, but for some of you who are extra sensitive right now, it would be a little bit too overstimulating for you. And then the last thing would be taking cold plunges if you're somewhere where it's cold out right now. If you're feeling overstimulated, stepping outside without a jacket and waiting until you can actually start to feel cold. It usually just takes a couple of minutes, but it's helping to alchemize and release any of the energy that you're carrying and have picked up from other people without having to go work with any other tools. It's going to be really, really beneficial to you who, especially if you're going to be around a lot of people that you're not normally around. Take frequent breaks. You don't have to explain yourself. Just do what you got to do, okay? I wanted to pull some messages from the tarot, but yeah, they're just reiterating to me that the the cold plunges are going to be very helpful to a lot of you. So as soon as you start to feel a little bit chilly, that's when you should step back inside because you've cleared all of the overstimulation. So, what does the tarot have for you? Oh, yes. I want to shout out all of my mods. If you guys could email me, I have something that I want to discuss with you. It's nothing bad, all good things here. Calling all my mods, please email me, contacts in the description box. Even if I have your email, please email me again so I know that you have received this message. All right, I'll be doing another little short video that I'll upload to make that announcement as well to ensure that you get it, but please email me as soon as you get this. Appreciate it. So, what does the tarot have for you right now? What do you need to know? What do you need to know right now? Let's see. Yes, just grounding in general. I feel like a lot of your roots are very underactive or overactive. So you're either feeling kind of depleted and low, like you can't really do much, or like you need to spend more time grounding. So I'll refer you back to the first part of the video where I outlined a bunch of different techniques for you to be grounding with. So using James R. Eads' Prism of Visions Tarot today, I absolutely adore this deck. I think it is so magical. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant and the Ten of Wands. So some of you, I feel, have been holding a lot of burdens, or I'm hearing bearings against God. Like your faith has been tested a lot recently, and you're realizing that all this struggle wasn't for nothing. It was just a season of clearing, a season of, yes, a ceasefire, a release of your, there's a lot of rage that was coming through. So a lot of you have been moving through some significant sacral chakra clearing. Then moving into the first row of cards that I pulled, we have the Seven of Swords, the Fool, and the Eight of Wands. Oh, no, you can see it. So I feel you've been unsure, you've been skeptical about new beginnings taking place in your life, like they're not going to be all that your guides have made them out to be. Like you're worried that if you go all in on this new beginning, that it's not going to be as uplifting or as freeing as your guides have been telling you that it's going to be. But that's absolutely not the case. It's going to be a lot of forward momentum. It's going to be so much flow, so much grace, so much ease. And it's like this whole fresh start has been prepared for you, because the next card out was the world. You learned what you needed to from this last season. You learned to forgive and let go. You learned to forgive and let go. That's really powerful. That's really, really powerful. You learned to forgive and to let go. And it's had such a profound impact on your ability to sit in silence, your ability to be at peace with the war in your mind, knowing that it's the human condition to feel pulled this way, that way, all around in circles, and that all it takes is you coming back to yourself to reinstate that equal mind, the stability mentally. Then we had the magician and strength, speaking to your willingness to keep going. Now that you have forgiven, now that you have let go, that you're able now to carry on. See, it's like all of these things, all of these burdens, these worries, these anxieties, they appeared to be at eye level, but you look at this card in the distance here, that the person walking is much, much larger than all the problems that they're perceiving are at eye level. So now that you have a proper perspective on your relationship to your anxieties, your relationship to perceived obstacles or challenges, it's putting you in this energy of the magician. Like, you are your higher self, and you, God the divine, and yourself are co-creating this experience for you to continue to evolve, to learn from mistakes, to learn from the past. Again, I keep hearing, let go, let go, let go. The more that you let go, that is your surrender. The more that you let go, that is how you find peace amidst all of the frustrations of things not going your way. When the truth is that you're not always in control of those little things. And when you let go of other people's schedules, when you let go of other people's timing for their life milestones, you're coming back to your story. You're coming back to your uniqueness, your present moment. And I feel like some of you might feel slightly interrogated in the next few weeks whenever you're finding this video. And whereas some of you might have felt the need to justify and over explain, you're not in that energy anymore. Like, you don't owe everyone an explanation or a justification of why you are the way you are, why you operate the way you operate, why you're passionate about the things that you're passionate about, why you're making certain choices, certain moves in your life. I feel like maybe some of you are stepping into a season where you're more private than you used to be. And that people don't expect that from you because you don't care. You might have been someone who cared a lot what people thought about you, but now you don't. On the bottom of the deck, as I just picked that up, was the King of Pentacles. That's your peace and agility, just like the flexibility and playfulness here. Look at that, of you just totally being yourself. And some of you who might have been on the shy side might be coming out more and stepping out of your shell. So, of course, you'll have to take this how it resonates. And of course, that could also shift from connection to connection, event to event. People don't understand that when you're guided the way you are, when you're perceiving so much at an energetic level like you are, you're not predictable because you follow what is imperceptible to the five senses. You're not operating on the same frequency or dimension of reality that most of the people around you are. So of course the things that you do might not always make sense. Of course your timelines look different, but your healing also happens that much faster because you've tuned out of superficial reality and tuned into your own rhythm. It's like I'm hearing the dance of life, the dance of life, becoming who you are. What a what a profound message. That's awesome. All right, y'all. I'll be seeing you soon. I'm gonna go live probably tomorrow, Tuesday. Yeah, on Christmas Eve. Come hang out with me. If you want. If God doesn't change that timeline, I'll be here. So just look out for that notification, all right, fam? If you're new here, welcome. I love you. If you're coming back, welcome. You know I love you. And yeah, if you're interested in working with me, if you know your guides have been trying to get you messages, but you're like, I cannot hear you. I can't understand what you're saying. Please book with me because I'll be able to communicate directly on their behalf for you. I'll be able to channel from them exactly what you need to hear. And sometimes it's confirmation, sometimes it's things that you wouldn't have been able to pick up on. So, of course, each session is unique to you. My link is in the description box down below. I recently dropped all my prices significantly because I know how important it is that you are receiving messages from your guides. So check out that link. If you are going deeper in your shadow work and you want a way to be consistent with that, sign up for my boot camp. It's 6 weeks of guided meditations to literally change your body, mind, and life. And everyone who's been doing it has been telling me, Julia, oh my God, all these results are crazy. Yeah. And it's the exact meditations that I did that changed my life. So I wanted to offer them to you because I know it works. So just remember, as with anything, whatever you put in is what you're going to get out. So if you're half moving through all the meditations, if you're going faster than 6 weeks, then know that you're not going to get the depth of transformation that you've been looking for. So that's why I set it up the way that I did. And if you are interested in updating your closet in a earth-friendly way, check out my closet, juliarosescloset.com. Links in the description box, along with the boot camp. You get your first month free, trying out 4 new items a month. And you can hold on to them for an unlimited period of time. You can exchange them as often as you want. You're getting over $250 or almost $300 worth of items in those 4 articles that you are not even paying for. Rental fashion is awesome because it's earth friendly. You're not wasting the things that you don't like. You're just sending them back so that someone else can try them. And plus, if you get something that you really like, you can purchase it at a member's discount. So again, check that out. Description box has all my links. I'll see you very soon. Take care.